Oh, so we have not looked at a dash cam in some time, so we're going to do that today. And this is the Pelsee P1 Pro Smart Wi-Fi dash cam. So, as you can see here, this device complies with Part 15 of some rules. Very cool. Now, as far as I know, this is a 4K dash cam. Doesn't say a lot on the box, but like I said, I know that you can get this uh in a dual version. Now, I don't know if this is a dual version or just a single version. The dual version, of course, would have the ability to actually come with, or would come with, not an ability, it just comes with like a rear camera for at the back pointing this way. But I do think it looks kind of cool. It's got a pretty neat looking, really wide angle screen on it, which I think is kind of cool. Anyways, this is the box and smart Wi-Fi dash cam. What makes it smart? I don't know. So, based on what I can see online, first off, full color night vision, HDR, WDR, so wide dynamic range, ADAS. I don't even know what ADAS is, but it's got it. GPS, Wi-Fi, voice control, 24-hour parking mode, 3.39-inch screen. Sounds like it comes with a 64 gig card, so that's kind of cool. Has a Starvis 2 sensor and AI night vision. Smart driving assistant, so advanced driver assistance system. Oh, that's your ADAS. It's assisted driving assistance system. Includes proactive alerts for forward collisions, pedestrian collisions, lane departure warnings, etc., etc. Hands-free voice calling. Blazing, it says, blazing Wi-Fi and GPS, so that's excellent. And again, 24/7 full color parking mode. So smart, just like what the box says. Yes, sure. Anyways, comes in, I think this is Canadian, comes in at like $150. So of course we're gonna see what's in this here box, and then we're gonna take it out for a drive, right? We're gonna plug it into the car and see how it actually performs. So here, what do we get? What do we get in this here box? So let's just open that, take a look. And in this, we're gonna get 3M stickers. This is like to put your cables and route your cables, screwdrivers. This is gonna be all your accessories, right? So my guess is, yes, you were probably getting 2 of the cameras because there's a mass amount of cable, right? So my guess is this is to feed the cable all the way to the back. Now, for you fine folks, I'm gonna mount both cameras, but I'm mounting them both kind of facing frontwards just so you can see angle and quality. Again, I believe it's 4K front, 1080 back. I could be wrong, but that's what I think it is. So, well, again, we'll find out, but crazy amounts of cable, which is good. Oh, and you actually get a 12-volt adapter with a USB-C and a USB-A connector in it. So that's kind of nice because, again, you're going to have to plug this in. So if you're like me, you may only have one 12-volt in your car, so you don't want to have it used up for this, and now you can't use anything else. This is going to be, my guess would be your manual. So yes, manual. You also get some stickers. Please peel off this mask before application. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I'm guessing it's something. I'll figure that out, but it has a manual. Manuals are good, right? So I'm probably going to have to look at that. It's all packaged really well, which is nice. And we get, yeah, so this is going to be your rear camera. Yes, rear camera. So this is going to be, I would say this is your 1080. Does have a 3M sticker on it. Got some coverage, so make sure you take that off. There's your USB-C connector. So make sure you plug that in. That's going to plug into, I would guess, the cable that goes back to the main unit, right? So you can actually see it, but seems fine. Nice thing is too is this is rotatable, so you don't have to stick it on perfectly, right? Once it's stuck on, you can adjust this to make sure, as you can see, right? To make sure it's pointing where you want. Seems to be a good amount of friction. I don't think that would come loose or anything like that. So usually that's going to be mounted like in your back window. So it's not as if people are going to be fiddling with it. Once you kind of have it set it and forget it, right? So that's going to be your rear camera. Excellent. And then you have your front camera. So that's got some size to it. Oh yeah, I never realized how big that was. Anyways, there's your 3M. So that's going to go on your front window, of course. This should be an angle, which it does. So make sure it's angled properly. Looks like it's got some good ventilation. Again, if it's pushing 4K, a lot of times, especially if it's 4K with like high bit rate and actually good quality, and you got processors actually working hard. It can produce a fair bit of heat. So this has some good heat dissipation in it. It looks like nice, fairly big camera. There's going to be your menu button and your up and down, so you can go through your menus and adjust everything. And there's your really big screen, right? What do they say? 3.38 inches, 3.39 inches. Very good. There's your SD card slot right there, your power. You do want to peel that off. And I'm guessing it does say it comes with a 64 gig card. So my guess is, of course, that it is somewhere. It's in here somewhere. It's in this bag somewhere. Once I find it, I'll let you know. My guess it's maybe in this bag, possibly. Yeah, there it is. Right there it is, right there. There's your card. So yeah, it does have one. It's in this little bag. So nice thing is easy to put it in, access it, and because it comes with its own card, the extra probably biggest bonus is the fact that your card's going to be compatible for data throughput for this device, right? Because you end up buying a card and you're like, oh, that's too slow, or you spend way too much money on a card and you got all this crazy speed, and really you could have bought a cheaper card. It comes with it. 64 gig card. That's pretty good. Anyways, I'm gonna go put this in the car, and we're gonna go take it out at a drive, both in the daytime and as it gets closer to nighttime, so we get a good idea of how it performs in both scenarios. So stay tuned. I'll be right back with some footage. All right, so I have been playing, or have mounted the dash cam in the car, and I have spent the last few days driving around with it, so it's had ample time to be able to pick up and record a bunch of footage. And there's definitely a few things I really like about it. Now, I will have to say, and this is probably something that's just in most dash cam footage, is that it is crazy over sharpened. Crazy over sharpened. But I think that they do this on purpose because they're trying to be able to pull out definition and detail, right? We're not using this as a, GoPro or an action cam replacement. This is trying to be able to see signs. It's trying to be able to see license plates. It's trying to be able to see things like this. So again, if you look at this and you're like, wow, it looks so sharp. It's just like it's over sharp. My guess with dash cams, from all the dash cams that I've ever looked at, they all kind of look like this. Some have more, some have less. But what you're trying to look at is how it actually captures footage in different days, and if we can actually read stuff. So I'm going to just put some footage over top of this based on what I've seen. So during the day, I would say, just like most dash cams, it produces good footage. It's nice and wide. It can easily see both lanes. Any car that gets in front of you, you can kind of tell what it is. Road signs are good. Color, actually surprising, right? It captured color really good. Not that that's important for, dash cam footage, but it did a good job making sure everything was pretty well exposed the way it should be. Front and rear cameras, of course, different cameras together. And for me, I did shoot a little bit just into the actual cockpit, we'll say, of the car, just to see how it worked that way. And I turned the camera around and shot it the other way. Now, when I turned the camera around, I just kind of spun the camera this way. So just kind of be aware of that. Everything kind of got placed upside down. So the timestamp is upside down. You could flip it in the software. So just be aware that it's okay. It's okay. It's something you and I can change in the software if we need to. Image quality, of course, on that rear camera should be out the back, but I just wanted you guys to have something to see for the rear camera. It's good. It's 1080. It's whatever. It's really designed. Of course, cars, if they come up and give you, they rear end you or whatever it is, then you should be able to tell what the license plate is or whatever. It's, again, not as good as the front camera, nor is it to be expected to be as good as the front camera. The resolution's lower. It can't do 4K. It does 1080. But you know what? It did surprisingly well for what it is, for sure. Now, when the lights went down, especially even just driving around inside the city, again, I was actually surprised with how well it did. We actually went out in the highway all the way out till when it was completely dark. And that front camera, yeah, again, wow, not bad at all. This isn't a crazy price dash cam, right? You're not looking at a $300, $400, $500 dash cam. You're looking at a dash cam that comes in at around $150. So for what it does, again, and for its price point, I think actually it does pretty good if you're happy with the quality that you're seeing, because again, nothing here has been touched. So all the way till it was dark, 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 dark. Now, when it's dark, dark, of course, wherever the headlights aren't shining, you can't see. It is what it is. That's pretty much something that you just can't expect out of a $150 camera. You just can't expect it. Now, some of the cool features, of course, is it has the traditional features, setting resolution, setting refresh rates, all this kind of stuff for the camera settings and all that. But it does have some safety features, which I really didn't even know. It has things like lane departure. It has things like collision I don't know what it is. Collision avoidance or front lane crash or something like that. You guys, I'll give you some here just because I was trying to move the car around to see which ones may come up. But actually, very cool. Now you can, just so you guys know, you can have them all turned on, which is what I did, or you can go and specifically say which ones you want. So if you get one that's constantly coming up and you're like, yeah, I get it. I know, it's just what it is. You can disable that.
Lane departure warning. Watch for front collision.
Because, for instance, let's say you're in the city and you're someone who drives, you're passing all the time, then you're going to get lane departure show up all the time. It may be a little annoying, or maybe it's something you just turn on, when you're doing a highway trip and you're like, you know what, this is a good time to turn it on. I'm a little sleepy, so if someone can just kind of warn me that I've departed my lane, could be a good thing. Other than that, you know what? I think dash cams, there's such a wide spectrum of dash cams, from like dash cams that you can pick up for like $40 to dash cams that you can pay $500, $600 for. This actually, I think, in that $150 mark, for a lot of people, makes it truly affordable. Gives you both front and rear coverage if you want to set it up that way. And I do actually like all the warnings that it can give you. So yeah, I think it's good. It's got a built-in GPS, so it actually has GPS data right on the screen, which again is a really nice perk. And setup itself, super simple. And the fact it comes with a 64 gig card. 64 gig card is going to cost you $20, $30, right? So right off the bat, that's included. That's kind of nice. All right, guys, I will leave the links down below. Again, if you are interested in this camera, you've seen all of the footage. So if you're like, yeah, it's great, then we're good. If you're like, no, I want more, just be prepared. You're going to have to spend more, All right, guys, links down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Later.